It's time for another History Illustrated lesson. I'm about to speak to you about a vocabulary word, internal. Now this word has a very basic definition, and I'm going to try to make sure you understand the basic definition and the way we talk about it in history class. If you focus on the first two letters here and draw a box around internal simply means inside. That is the most basic definition of the word internal. So if you imagine, for example, I have a box and I take an item and I place it inside the box, we now have an internal item. That is the most basic definition. However, typically in history class, we don't really talk about things inside of items inside of a box or anything like that. We talk about conflicts or problems or fighting. So imagine, if you will, there's a group of people here and they're all getting along just fine. Everything's going good inside the group or internally. There is no problem at all. However, if there's one of them that decides, they don't want to get along with everybody today, you would say there's an internal conflict. This is in stark contrast to the opposite, which would say, for example, there's a bunch of people in the other group that likes to give problems to this group. That would be an external conflict. And if you can wrap your mind around this idea here, being the one we'll focus on in history classes, that internal, yes, does mean inside, but we're typically talking about within a group of people.